Hello everyone, the Friday video has now returned after a short Christmas break. And I'd like to wish you all quite a late Happy New Year. So Happy New Year to you guys. Now, with a new year also comes a new rule. And this new rule is, one question is allowed every week per person. Because some people like to ask 5 questions every week or so, and a lot of people aren't getting their questions answered because of this. So from now on, only 1 question is allowed to be asked per week. With that said, let's get on with the questions for this week. Here are the games I got for Christmas. Most of them are on the Wii, but who cares? Only 2 games are not on the Wii. And some of them I bought with my own money, and some of them I got for Christmas. So here we go. We've got The Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass on the DS. Now this wasn't as good as Ocarina of Time as I suspected, but it was still a brilliant game nevertheless. And yeah, I haven't completed it yet, but it is still awesome, and I really like this one. Recommended. And Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on the PS2, another brilliant game. I've completed this one already. It took me 4 days. I don't know if that's because I'm too good at it or not, but it wasn't exactly hard or easy. I was just addicted to it. It was so much fun. I'll be getting the Wii version eventually. I didn't get the Wii version because it wasn't out at Christmas time, so I just settled for the PS2 version for a while. But I'll get the Wii version sooner or later, for the Wi-Fi only. And another one is Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. I've played this for like half an hour, which isn't that much. But from what I played of it, it was pretty fun, and it is, as everyone says, just a bunch of mini-games. But that's okay. Mini-games are always fun. Mario is 10 times better than Sonic, in my opinion anyway. So he kicked Sonic's ass in the half an hour I played it for. I think I'll play this some more later. Yes. Okay. And another one I got is Pokemon Battle Revolution, and this was really good as well. Only if you're a big fan of Pokemon like me. If you have the DS games, it is 10 times better. If you don't have the DS games, basically don't bother getting it because it'll be shit. Also don't get it if you don't have Wi-Fi, because that is the main thing that I'm doing on this, is battling people on Wi-Fi. It is a load of fun. So long as you go on Wi-Fi. The 1-player mode really sucks, but if you go on Wi-Fi, it's really good. Moving on, we have Tomb Raider Anniversary. Wait, I've done the first level of this game. It seems to be rather much more difficult than the Xbox 360 version, because you have to aim at the screen and run at the same time, which is weird. But from what I can tell, it's going to be a really good game, and I'm going to get round to completing it eventually, if not just getting past the first level. Yep, so that's good. And I also got Spider-Man Friend or Foe. And despite what everyone says about it, they say it's really crap, I think it's good. But only because I really like Spider-Man. That's the only reason I like this game, is because Spider-Man is in it. Now, because the people who work at GameStation are a bunch of cheap bastards, they decided to give me the wrong fucking disc. Look at this. This is Spider-Man Whoops, this is Spider-Man 3. This isn't Spider-Man Friend or Foe. So, I had to go and buy another one. With the right disc in it. Do you want to see the right disc? There's the right disc. In conclusion, if you ever go to the UK, never go to GameStation. And hold on as I pick the games off the floor because I just dropped them. Okay, so next up we have Sonic and the Secret Rings. I know this came out months and months ago, but I didn't get it then. So I got this a bit late. It's okay. Not the best Sonic game in the world. Yes, but it's okay though. I haven't completed it yet. Much like the others, I haven't had time to complete most of them. But it is still a really good game. But just not as good as the other ones. And yes, now for the best one, which is my wallpaper at the moment, Super Mario Galaxy. Oh yes, this is, at the moment, the best game on the Wii, if not the best game ever. Well, I wouldn't call it the best game ever, it's not quite outbeating Kingdom Hearts 2, but it is certainly the best game on the Wii at the moment. For a month. Then Super Smash Bros Brawl will come out and beat this. and this will come in second place. But still, this is a fantastic game, and if you don't have it, You better have a fucking good reason why not, because it is that good. I love it. And I have just about completed it, which is an improvement from the rest of them where I've only done the first level or so. Yep. Next up, Crash of the Titans. This only cost me £15, so that is why I got it. And yeah, Crash Twinsanity sucked, but this is actually okay. It's not like a Crash game, it's more like a kind of Godzilla game, really. You go about hijacking monsters, or jacking them off, as the game likes to call it. Weird game. And you go about battling monsters and shit. It's not really like a Crash Bandicoot game. But overall, I'd rather play the PS1 versions of Crash Bandicoot more than this, but still, this is a very good game, in my opinion anyway. Actually, 7 out of 10, it's not that great. Okay, now, My Sims. This one's really, really addictive. You can make the Sims have really squeaky voices and stuff, and build stuff like Lego. And I build a Lego Link in my room. Yeah, this one's really good. It gets kind of boring after a while, I guess. It's very repetitive. All you really do is build houses and build furniture. Regardless, though, it's really good. What it lacks is Wi-Fi. This game would be awesome if it had Wi-Fi, but no, unfortunately not. And that is the last of them. Whew! At last. That took 6 whole minutes almost. Oh well. Okay, for whoever is watching this, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to think what I'm going to say. If Super Smash Bros Brawl came to your mind, then you'd be right. There is no doubt about it that that is not only going to be the best game of 2008, but probably the best game of all time by the looks of it. So I just cannot wait for that game. Yes? Okay, logically thinking, I wouldn't take the Wii or the PS2 or the Xbox or anything like that because you have to plug them into the wall. And everybody knows that there is no electricity on a desert island. Well, at least I think there isn't. Anyway. But what I would bring is the DS and Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship Tournament 2007. Why? I don't know. But this is really fun. I wouldn't call it the best game in the world, but it is really fun. And the Wi-Fi is by far the best Wi-Fi I have ever been on. So if you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh! I would recommend this game. I know there's a 2008 version, but I live in the poor mistreated UK where we get the games later than everyone else. The first game I ever played was Banjo-Kazooie on the N64. Now to some of you that might seem like a later on kind of game, but then again, I'm not a 20-year-old and I didn't live through the 80s. So, yeah, that was the first game I ever played, and boy, what a game it was. That was back when I was 4 in 1997. Yeah, that was a long time ago. And I remember holding the controller and thinking, where the fuck is the Z button at? And then I turned it around, and oh, there it is. Brilliant. Yeah, and I still have that game. It took me 7 years to complete it. Okay, this week I'm going to be a cheapskate and skip the greatest video of the week and skip right to the random poll of the week, but I'll have a greatest video of the week next week. So, this week's random poll is, did you think that Spider-Man 3 was crap? Personally, I thought this was an awesome film. And again, you know, it's probably just because I love Spider-Man so much, as I mentioned earlier with Spider-Man Friend or Foe. But did you think this film was crap? I'm hoping that most people say no. But then you never know, they might all say yes, because a lot of people didn't like this film for some reason. Boo to them, boo to them. Finally, let's reveal the answers from last week's random poll, where we asked, will you be getting either an Xbox 360, Wii or PS3 for Christmas? So, 23 people said, no, I won't be getting them, but I'll be getting video games instead. 13 people said they're getting a Wii, 11 people said they're getting an Xbox 360, 4 people said no, and they also won't be getting anything video game related, and 3 people said they'll be getting a PS3. So yeah, the Wii won in the highest selling console there, but most people just get video games. Not really surprising, really. Okay, so please send in your comments, or fucking hell. So yeah, the Wii won there in the highest selling consoles, but most people just get video games. Not really any surprises there. So please send in your questions for next week, but remember folks, only one question per person. With that said, I will see you all next week.